suggested that maybe I should switch to an even-handed instrument. An instrument that will use both hands to the same degree of difficulty. And I started on the violin. That didn't go according to plan because I'm left-handed. So holding the bow with my left hand, with my right hand, was very challenging. I do remember, like, one of my early memories of music making or / music suffering was the violin lessons where I had to like hold the bow and you have just to make a pass. You make the bow go over the strings. And we, like, everybody realized this was not a great idea. And we had the Britannica sitting at home, and my dad sent them, like, they had this system of coupons where you can submit questions to them. This is like the early 80s, so way before internet knowledge was available.
For those who don't know, for our younger listeners, the Britannica was an encyclopedia. And this is sort of the encyclopedia before Wikipedia, essentially.
That's right. And so my dad wrote them a letter. Maybe we have to explain, what a letter is. Also,
how deep do we have to go?
I feel very, very ancient right now. But he wrote to them, asked them, my son is 6, having a hard time playing the violin. What do you suggest? And they responded maybe a month later. I like the fact that it involved like cross-continental correspondence, and they responded.
It's so funny because it's like a 1980s version of like posting on Reddit,
Right.
My son wants to play something. He's bad at the violin. What should he play?
That's right. The difference is you get like a bunch of experts, with the Britannica really responding, and it's not open to the public to respond. But they suggested that maybe I should switch to an even-handed instrument, an instrument that will use both hands to the same degree of difficulty. And that's what happened. And the clarinet was the chosen instrument, not because, I just heard the clarinet and I loved it. It's just because it happened that it was one of the few instruments in Damascus that fit that criteria, the other one being the piano. And I remember thinking clearly, as much as a 6-year-old can think clearly, that I wanted a light instrument to travel with, because my idea of a musician always was the equivalent of a traveling person. So I went with the lighter instrument. The other one was the piano, and I thought people would travel with their pianos.